All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we run a very organized press conference, not like the last administration that tried to answer every question. The press conference will be handled in 3 stages. First up will be Assistant Secretary of Defense for Public Affairs, John F. Kirby. Second up will be Dr. Anthony Fauci, the Chief Medical Advisor to President Biden. And third will be President Biden himself. And please, we ask for your cooperation in this matter. Keep all of your easy questions till the end so the President can answer them. Thank you. Mr. Kirby.
Yes, I'm ready to take your questions. You first, from CNN.
Yes, Mr. Kirby, since the Taliban has ceased all outbound flights until further notice, how do you intend to get the people out of Afghanistan?
We are in touch with the people who wanted to leave. We are sending a boat over there since we don't have control of the airspace.
A boat? But, Mr. Kirby, they're in the middle of the desert.
Listen, it's simple. These people have shovels. We have instructed them to start digging a waterway to the nearest ocean.
Does the Pentagon have any idea how long it will take, Mr. Kirby?
We have no idea on the definite timeline. I will get those numbers for you at a later date.
But where will the people get the water from to fill the waterway?
We can't be expected to do everything for these people. They're resourceful. They'll figure it out. Oh, now I can see my time is up. I will now turn you over to Dr. Fauci. Okay, everyone. Masks on. Masks off. Masks on, masks off. Masks on. Masks off. Masks. I got you. Let's start with the questions. The woman from CNN voiced, should people start wearing masks again? You should, unless you're outside. 2 to 20 feet apart. Further than that, you should mask up so you don't catch any germs floating by. Any closer, you should also mask up unless you're not masked. Then you should wear your mask whenever it's possible, unless you're a politician and you're sure no one's filming you. This way you don't have to wear one. But always keep one in your pocket so your pocket doesn't catch the virus. You know what I mean?
Dr. Fauci, how many vaccines will we need to ward off the virus?
Good question. 1 and 2 should be enough, but you might need 3. Probably 4 will be a magic number, if not 5. 25 or 6 to 4 for people living in Chicago.
Thank you, Dr. Fauci, for clearing that up.
They don't call me the 21st century Jonas Salk for nothing. Now I'm going to turn it over to President Biden. Hey, put that camera over here, numbnuts, and you tell those CNN motherfuckers they're waiting till last, especially that Jake Tapper asshole.
Mr. President, your mic is hot.
No, it's not. Look, I can touch it. It's not hot. Hey, if I rub it, do you think it'll grow?
Oh, Mr. President, people can hear you.
I don't give a shit if they hear me. I'm supposed to be crazy, remember? Okay, let's get this thing started. I was told that you guys were going to be tough on me today, so they told me to start off with Billy Pomerantz. Billy Pomerantz from the Weekly Reader of the Oak Street Elementary School, Tupelo, Mississippi. What's your question there, son? Mr. President, my father's been out of work since last year, and his unemployment runs out today. What are we supposed to do? Well, Billy, thank God you still have a father. You know, I lost my son, Bo, a few years ago. Yada, yada, yada. Look, let's move on to the answer. Billy, I don't tell many people this, but I spent 6 months living in Tupelo, and I went to the Oak Street Elementary School, and I wrote for the Weekly Reader. Yeah, I know. My great-grandfather says you stole his story about getting hit by the ice cream truck when he was 8 years old. Billy, well, look at that. My time is up. Got to catch the plane back home. Billy, Take a painting on your way out. It was painted by my son, Hunter Biden. He's a great artist. Yeah, bullshit artist, I'm sure.
Email Johnny Sexton's World at johnnysextonsworld@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. All right, welcome back to Johnny Sexton's World. This is Johnny Sexton. We just listened to Bob Dylan, Positively 4th Street, Joe Biden's press conference with Dr. Fauci and John Kirby, and before that it was T-Rex with Bang a Gong. Let me get into this Joe Biden thing. Like I said, it really aggravates me that they expect us to believe everything they say and lap it up with a spoon when they are caught in a tremendous web of lies all the time. Now, let's go to the pandemic again, or as Dick used to call it, the scamdemic.
on Thursday, this Thursday coming up on the 8th or 9th or whatever it is, Joe is going to come out with a new 6-point plan to combat the coronavirus because they're supposedly hospitalizing too many people with the Delta virus. Now, I hear all kinds of stories on the Delta virus. I hear the deaths are low. I hear the deaths are high. I hear the hospitals are crowded. I hear they're not really that crowded. I hear it lasts a week. I hear it lasts 2 weeks. I have a friend who had it. He had it for about 4 days. Gone. He took some kind of medication. Was gone, but didn't take the vaccine. His wife did the same thing. She's pretty much better. But then I have another friend who's been on the respirator for like a month and a half. But he also weighs 400 pounds. He was proud. He goes, when I came out of the hospital, I lost 20 pounds. I told him that's like dropping a deck chair off the Titanic. Geez, but you got to be in some kind of shape to not get the virus. I mean, you can get the virus, but your immune system can't be compromised to fight it off. So, that's I hear all kinds of stories. I hear a story that's been circulating around here in Fort Myers, Florida, that there are 1,000 people a day dying from the virus. This is why you can't believe anything because of the mixed bag of news that comes out. It was the same thing when we had the riots last year. They're standing there in front of burned-out buildings telling you that nothing's happening. Nothing to see here. It's all nice. It's no problem. And meanwhile, freaking gunshots going off, a building burning behind them, and they're telling you, it's a piece